Hello, I'm Liz Casper Calloway, and this is the Module 2 reflection on applications. And so for this module, we were asked to describe a recent situation where we installed or updated an application and if we had any problems installing or uploading it. And recently on my computer, I've installed like a little game on here, and so first I had to go in on the internet, which I just use Google Chrome. I guess that's another application I've downloaded, and I had to download an Origin thing, and then I used an actual disk to download the Sims 3 game to my computer. So that's just a fun little thing that I've recently downloaded onto my computer. And with that, I didn't really have any problems. I mean, it was a bit of a process at first, but I mean, it's just because I had to download the online app and the disk, and so it took a little time, but it really wasn't hard, and I didn't have any real problems with it. The next question asked if we had ever created a PDF, and then which format we use to download the PDF. And yes, I have downloaded a PDF before, and I usually just use Google Chrome because, like I said, that's what I have, and I think it's a lot easier because I already know the process. And so I have downloaded PDFs several times. I mean, I don't use them a lot, but I think in a classroom setting it'll be really useful because then you don't have to like save your spot on the website and then go back to it, and what if it's not there? So if you find something really good and really educational that you want to show to your students or to other teachers or to parents or whatever, you can download that specific page you're already on as a PDF and just save it to your computer. And I think it's so much easier than having to download something off the website, because then you don't run the risk of, okay, what's actually getting onto my computer? Is it going to bring viruses or whatever else? So I think PDFs can be very useful in a classroom setting, especially as an educator. And then the third question, we were asked, have you ever used your webcam to record yourself and upload a video to the internet? I've actually taken this class before, and I didn't get the grade that I wanted, so I'm retaking it. So I have actually videoed myself and then uploaded it onto the internet. And at first, it was kind of confusing trying to get it on YouTube and then get it posted to the classroom discussion board. But after I got the hang of it, it really wasn't a big deal. Like, it's really not hard once you've done it before and once you understand it. And so hopefully this time around I don't have any complications and everything goes smoothly for me. And then we were asked, describe how video recordings can be useful for you as a future teacher. So what I'm thinking, like in a classroom with recording yourself, I think it could be really useful because, okay, what if you have students gone for a day and they miss a lesson? So maybe you could set up a camcorder or something and record the lesson so that the students aren't behind, and then that way you can just email those to the parent and maybe have them watch them and go over it with the student, or have the student catch up kind of the next day using those recordings during a free time or something. And then I also think that recordings can be useful in an education environment, because if a teacher knows that they're going to be gone and they're going to have a substitute, they can pre-record all the lessons that they need for that day they're going to be gone. And I think that just eliminates the need for maybe just that filler work, the work that doesn't really, I don't want to say it doesn't mean anything, but so that you actually have a meaningful day and you're not just showing, movies or doing fun games or whatever else. You're actually, that way you actually have a lesson there and the students are actually learning still when you're gone. So I think videos can be very useful if they're used correctly in the classroom setting. So hopefully in my future classroom, and if I'm that prepared and know what I'm doing with like a video camera or something, hopefully then that I could be able to use videos in my classroom and be successful with it. That's kind of what I'm hoping at this point. Well, I'll kind of see in the next couple of years what happens. So this is my reflection for Module 2 on applications. Thank you for listening.